of all, actually, I would like to acknowledge the territory that we're on. My name is Lorelai Williams, and I'm from Scati Nation on my mom's side, and Chehalis on my dad's side. I started a dance troupe called Butterflies in Spirit. We raise awareness of missing and murdered Indigenous women and girls across Canada. I started this dance troupe to get my missing Auntie Melinda's picture out there. She's been missing since 1977. And to also honor my cousin, Tanya Holick, who went missing in 1996. And her DNA was later found on Robert Picton's farm. This is not the only thing that's happened to my family. My aunt was pushed from a window on the downtown east side. She fell 3 stories. My cousin Dorina was taken by serial killer Terry Arnold. She escaped. This has happened to my family so many times. And when I started my dance troupe, I didn't realize other family members of missing and murdered Indigenous women wanted to join me. So we became a dance troupe of families of missing and murdered Indigenous women and girls. I would like to introduce them. I have Billie Jean Sinclair here, who represents her auntie, Georgina Papin, who was also found on Robert Picton's farm. I have Lisa here representing my missing auntie, Belinda Williams. I have Miranda Johnson here representing her cousin Angeline Pete, who has been missing since May 2011. Elizabeth Adams, who is also representing Angeline Pete. And Garrett Dan is representing Luke Degarness. And that's Luke's mom there. I also have a few butterflies in the audience. And Michelle Pinot, whose daughter went missing right after my cousin, Stephanie Lane. We later found out that they actually knew each other. They went to school together. And I just wanted to make note that, we raise awareness of missing and murdered Indigenous women and girls, but, we can't forget the men, and that's what Garrett is here for, the missing and murdered men. And I want to acknowledge my family. I have my family here for my cousin Tanya, my family here for my missing aunt. And I think this is one of the, I don't know if you guys want to stand up. My cousin Vanessa right there. My auntie Lila. My auntie with the baby back there. This has been hard on our family. And I think this is one of the first times we've ever come together to actually heal together after this has happened to us. It's been so long. Now, we're going to start with an honor song for the women, which Garrett will sing, and then we'll perform for you. Oh, first, actually, I wanted to say that our first performance we had on April 30th, 2012. It was supposed to be a one-time thing. We danced, we practiced so hard, and we actually blocked the busy streets of downtown Vancouver, Georgia, and Granville. During the missing and murdered women's inquiry is when we did this. We we did our performance, and then people have wanted us to perform at different conferences. And ever since then, we've done quite a few different performances. We've done about 3 or 4 dances now. And this one you're gonna see is our latest dance. The first one, we started out with 12 girls. And we actually have the medicine wheel incorporated into our dance. We also wore wraps to represent power. Oh, and one of the parts that we do is near the end of the performance. The families who represent their murdered loved ones actually go down to the ground and they get covered by a sheet. And the ones who are missing stay sitting up so you can see that they're pictures. And this was in the middle of a busy intersection. So it actually looked like there was bodies all over. We just wanted to send a message to say this is an issue in our country. And our latest performance is actually, the first piece is contemporary, and we're representing the women and their spirits. And then the hip hop part is us women coming out strong. And then we put in the traditional piece to represent all of our women across this country, the different cultures, the different indigenous cultures. And you'll see this in our performance. And here's Garrett now.
I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Lash. I carry 2 traditional Indian names, Lash and Musha. They both come from the Harrison Lake. Being a part of this has been one of the highest honors I've had and experienced in my life so far, because we need to bring awareness to the fallen sisters, mothers, and daughters, and granddaughters, and the warriors. It's been an experience of a lifetime to bring awareness to our people. Because without our matriarchs, what we have, you guys are our future. You guys carry our future too. Being up here, watching everybody doing their own healing, and watching the weather, the snow, that's covering the whole tracks, so you guys can do your part in healing. It's been a privilege doing this, and while I was up here, I actually adopted a girl here, and that's her brother. I'm wearing her brother on my shirt. That's my new little sister. Her name is Jade. I love her with all my heart. It's a privilege to see all these young faces here, especially little young men. These young men here have to learn how to look after the matriarchs, because we need to look after our females, our legislators, the ones that give us the future. So the song that I'm going to sing is actually a multi-use prayer song that I learned from my Aunt Kelsey, and it comes from the States. So I'm going to share that with people tonight. Yeah.